What was I thinking when I got these? Right here, guys, we have the very worst of my entire sneaker collection. These things are hideous.
Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah.
Shawty, she go round and round in my head. Baby, we go round for round in my bed. She the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head. Shawty, she go round and round in my head. Baby, we go round for round in my bed. She the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head.
No, I don't need another one.
I finally got them. So the reason why I was just running around like an absolute madman is because I've been literally waiting for these shoes forever. If you guys remember last video, I mentioned how I had some Yeezy customs coming in. I actually sent these off to the guy about 8 months ago to get done. They were originally white Yeezy creams. I have 2 pairs, so I thought it'd be cool to get one customized. He told me they would take about 2 weeks to get done, and it's actually been 8 months now, like I was saying here. It's been long awaited, 8 months in the making, but here they are. So let's unbox them for you guys. Here they are, guys. So I went with a 90s cartoon theme. I'll pull out this pair. This is the right shoe right here. Got the Futurama characters, Hey Arnold, Bart Simpson, and then on the inside, Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy Turner. And then over here on the left shoe, some other characters. It's Monday, I need to record a video. Mom, can you come record a video for me?
I ain't got no kids yet, but this right here's for practice. I hate to get the seats in the bins wet, but that's how good your ass is. Make an old man get his glasses, make Wesley pay his taxes, then follow your moves all week on Twitter. Probably make a gay nigga reconsider. You're now rocking with the best, man. Dress game down to the sex game. Won't grab, but the boy been black.
Alright guys, so I was thinking of a little bit of a video idea. Since I mentioned before those Yeezy Customs kind of have a bad story with them, I thought it would be fun to go over my worst sneakers as far as story goes, biggest L's I've taken, and shoes I just regret buying. So let's hop into it. Just a little disclaimer before we get into the video, guys. Just because I'm talking about one of these sneakers doesn't mean that I hate it. I obviously still like enough to buy it, and these are just my own personal opinions, so don't get offended. Kicking it off with the first pair of shoes I think is going to surprise a lot of you guys. It's the Off-White VaporMax. This is definitely one of my favorite shoes look-wise, but comfort, it's absolutely terrible. Last year for my girlfriend's birthday, we went to Disneyland Japan, and I broke these bad boys out, and by the end of the day, I just have horrible blisters right here. They rub really bad. So these are definitely a 10 out of 10 for looks, but these are probably the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. Comment down below if these are uncomfortable for you guys too, or it's just maybe the way they fit on my feet. But yeah, definitely not a big fan of these anymore. Right here, guys, I think these are called like the Fly Step 2K or something like that, the Red October colorway. I got these back in high school before I ever had Red Octobers. Thought these were super cool. They got the little scales and everything like that. Still a dope shoe to me, but now that I have those real Red Octobers, these are probably ranked one of the worst sneakers in my collection, but I'm definitely going to keep these around for the memories of when I wasn't able to afford Red Octobers before I started working. Right here, I thought we would switch it up with you guys a little bit. I'm actually going to go with what a lot of people tell me is my ugliest sneaker. I actually love this shoe a lot. I got it the first time it dropped. People tell me I look like an old man every time I wear these, but I actually really love this shoe. Right here, guys, we have my Red Wings. These are waterproof. These are actually the shoes I wear every single day. I'm not wearing Gucci every single day, believe it or not. These are actually the shoes that I work in and make all my money. So if it wasn't for these bad boys, I wouldn't have anything you guys see behind me. Put a lot of sweat and tears into these things. They're actually really comfortable, believe it or not. More comfortable than probably any of the shoes I have. Every time people see me at work wearing these, I get flamed for it. So I definitely had to throw these in here, but these are my babies. It's what makes me my money. Right here, we have the Yeezy Butters. Still a super sick shoe, but I just think they came out with way too many V2 colorways. They're just getting obnoxious now, just all these different tones. We don't need any more colorways. I want them to see the V3 or whatever they're gonna call it. I still like this shoe. I was thinking about maybe working out in it or something, but it just doesn't really fit my wardrobe. I don't really know how to match this, maybe with all black or something, but the color's a little bit different. I mean, it really does look like a stick of butter, so it's a little weird. It's really hard to talk about these shoes like this, guys, because I love all the shoes in my collection. I just thought this would be a fun video to talk about. Right here, though, this is gonna be a really easy one to talk about. You guys have probably heard me rant about this a million times. Right here, we have the Yeezy Zebra. It's still my personal favorite colorway of the V2. But like I've told you guys a million times before, I paid $1,300 on these back in the day before they restocked. It was a pretty decent deal at the time, but now after all of the restocks and things like that, these shoes go for like $250, $300. And I just see kids wearing them around the mall. They don't even know what they are, and it just hurts me so much because I paid so much for these shoes. I actually have 2 pairs now. But these are still definitely my favorite colorway of the Yeezy V2. Just every time I put them on, I think of that horrible story of how much I paid for them, but I guess you live and you learn, and sometimes you gotta take some L's. Right here, guys, we have another funny story. Another shoe that I personally love, but a lot of people tell me is absolutely hideous. We have the elephant print 5s right here. Funny story with this is one of the few shoes that I got gifted to me from my mom for Christmas. The story goes, I was at home one day, it was like Christmas break, and the mailman came, and I went to the door, and there was a box, and I knew what the shoes were because they didn't double box it. It was just the box with tape around it, but the box seemed kind of fake, and I called my mom and I was like, hey, there's this shoe box outside. And she's like, you opened it? And I was like, no, it was just literally the shoe box. And she was all upset because it was a Christmas present and I saw it, but he didn't double box the shoe, so I could see what it was. I was like, they look kind of fake, so I opened them up and the shoe ended up being fake. So it was good that I saw them right away so I could tell my mom that. She got them from eBay. We ended up returning it and getting our money back. So she ended up getting them for me for Christmas still on FlightClub to make sure they were 100% legit. Shout out to her. One of the few shoes that I got gifted to me in my collection. Right here, guys, we have the absolute ugliest shoe in my collection, I'll admit it. I don't really know what I was thinking when I bought these. I paid retail for them, saw they still had them in stock. I figured why not, but I guess I've worn it a few times. I don't really remember that. Just a really weird, bulky shoe. Definitely super ugly. The color is not even really too flattering, but there is some nice material on there and it is pretty comfortable, so I guess that's that. But that basically wraps it up for today's video, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed. You guys have been absolutely killing it lately. Every single Tuesday, you guys come to support, so make sure you guys subscribe if you're new here, because we post new super dope videos every single Tuesday. But that wraps it up for me today, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week. We'll see you next Tuesday. I'm out.